Good afternoon, good morning, good morning. If you're, put the book, whoops, wrong way around. Let's put the book in front so you can see the book. Do a little plug on that because this is my love scope for the day. I was going to do this outside in the beautiful weather, but right now there's whoops. Step back again. Hi, welcome. Strip myself out. Best laid plans. If you're on the replay, please tap the screen for hearts and share with your followers. And if you're just here for the first time, please swipe down, swipe right on the various device you're on and hit follow. And please share with your friends, followers, etc. on Twitter and Periscope. I'm going to talk for a little bit before I get going because I know people are going to be joining me who said they're going to come join me at noon Pacific time, which is my regular scoping time for now, to do my love scopes. You can probably hear a slight buzzing in the background. It seems to be a theme the last few days. So far I've counted 4 LAPD helicopters flying right close by overhead because the freeway's not far away. I think it was an accident or something. So I was going to do this outside the balcony where it's nice and sunny, and it's a beautiful day today. In fact, I'll just show you. See the, hopefully, there you go. You see the clouds? It's like a nice cloudy day post the rainstorm in quotes from yesterday. And, but it's just too noisy. It's like the gnats out there, these helicopters right overhead because the freeway is probably 2 blocks that way. And so there's an accident or something going on, but literally as I was setting up the scope, 2 helicopters flowed up, then 2 more showed up. Hi, how you doing? Good to see you here. So this is my daily love scope. Thanks for joining me. If you're here for the first time, nice to have you here. If you're here for the first time, please make sure you follow me. So swipe right on the iPhone, swipe down on the Droid and tap follow. Also, if you feel free and be willing to share with it with the real muzzle toe, I like that. If you're willing to, please share it on Twitter, invite your followers on Periscope as well. This is going to be a conversation about people who are in a relationship, but if you're single, this will help you prepare. Because I generally try to give you tips that are both sides, not just for couples, not just for singles, but for both. And thank you for the hearts. I'm welcoming the hearts. I'm now, yeah, that's a great name. So, and I'm hoping that this helicopter is going to go down noise so I can just go back outside again after do my next scope. So, my name is Barry Selby. My website is barryselby.com. All my social media is Barry Selby. It's easy to find me. In fact, my book has my name on it as well. Easy to find. I am a relationship coach. This is my book, 50 Ways to Love Your Lover, which is a #1 best-selling book on Kindle. It's on Amazon as physical or Kindle, so you can get it there. This scope is about Suffocation Sucks. And I was listening to a scope earlier today because I get a lot of input from scopes. Hi, good to see you here. Thanks for joining me. A lot of the time I get my information from watching other people or hearing other scopes because it triggers a thought in me. And I heard a scope literally an hour ago that just triggered this thought about how people are in a relationship. And I've done scopes about this general theme over the last few weeks because I do a love scope every day. Let me just, sorry, I have to pull up my note sheets. I have lots of little short sheets. This is my archive. Hi, good to see you here. Sorry, Adriana. This is my archive for all my scopes, by the way. So in case you want to go back and watch my previous ones, I've got tons out there. I've done 100 scopes, over 100 scopes. There's about 97, 98 saved on catch, because I did a few before that. This scope, though, is about relationships dysfunction, which you may have experienced, you may be in, you may be dreading. So hopefully this will relate to you and get some value from this, because I want to teach you or share with you my perception, what doesn't work, and how I can help you get it so it does work. All right? Glad you're on board. Again, if you're here the first time, sorry, I don't have a table right. I need like a platform right underneath my tripod so I can leave everything right in front of me. So, again, my name is Barry Selby. I am known as I am the heartbreak repair specialist. That's what I do with my clients, help them heal their hearts, attract amazing relationships. I work with couples and singles, mostly women who are single, who are strong, successful women, dynamic, getting things done in the business world, and then having their relationships suck, and help them heal themselves so they can get what they want. I'm a #1 best-selling author. This is my book. It's on Amazon. You can get it there. It's only in English. Sorry, I don't speak Italian. My brother does. He lives in Vinci, in Tuscany, and his wife's Italian. But so in the family, yes, but not me. Sorry. Hope you speak English so you will listen and understand what I'm saying in English, because I'm not doing bilingual scopes yet. I don't think I ever will, frankly. So back to the topic in hand. Suffocation sucks. What do I mean by that? If it's not obviously blatantly obvious, what I mean is that we can get into a relationship and then think that's all there is. Hi from Iraq. Wow, thank you for joining me. I love the fact this is a worldwide phenomenon. Periscope is global. It's very cool. So what I mean by suffocation sucks, particularly in relationship versus when you're single. You want to say something about that? Because if you're going to go down a path I think you're going down, you may get blocked. So just watch your language, sir. This is not a scope for swearing. Presuming it's a sir. Uh, oh, you know, Adriano, you get all sorts of interested people posting and commenting on, you know, because it doesn't take anything to be on Periscope. You need the app, you need a Twitter account. That's it. It's not like you need to get verification or an identification certification of some sort to say you're kosher to go on Periscope. You know, that's the way it is. Okay. It's gone quiet. Okay. Hold with me a second. Well, actually, you know what? I'm just going to keep doing it here. I'm not going to move this Periscope. I'm not going to move this. It's too much hassle, but it's gone quiet now. I think the helicopters have gone away. So, suffocation sucks. I love getting to the topic up front if I can, but sometimes it's so distracting. Anyway, let's get going. When you've been in a relationship, have you either been this way or experienced your partner being this way? Of having yourself feel like you can't breathe in your partnership. And I don't mean physically, although it can feel that way. I mean emotionally and mentally. The codependent model, which I've spoken about many times in my previous scopes, you have, okay, it's been one where the feeling where you can't live without the other person, or your life is not complete the other person without the other person, or the other person is the person that makes everything happen for you because you can't do it yourself. All of those are indicators of a codependent enmeshment. And that's where suffocation happens, because what literally is happening is your energy is being stifled because you're closing it off from your partner. Hi Ian, good to have you here. My friend from Paris, who's not French. At least I think you are. Not you, the other person. Right. Well, see, this is the thing. Suffocation often happens, the person who's suffocating, 50%, okay. The suffocation generally is not something that the person who's doing it is conscious of. The person who's receiving it is, but the person who's doing it isn't, because that's the way they normally do things. And this is part of the awakening that I like to give my clients, which is to see what they've been doing so they can make a different choice. So suffocation sucks. What I'm meaning about this in the most direct way is when you're stifling yourself and your partnership and your relationship and your partner's growth and evolution and expansion. There's a song, Billy Joel song, said, "Don't go changing." Okay, that was the thing I didn't need to see. See you out of there. Bye. Yeah. It's so much fun to do scopes. I mean, it's funny enough that the women get so much harassment, but so do the guys, apparently. I think you just missed a comment. I think you mentioned the one I just deleted. No, you didn't miss that one. You keep losing me. Okay. If you want to go and come back in again, I think I'm okay, because other people are in the loop, and there's people giving hearts, and there's 14 people in right now, so it may just be your connection. So you're back. Great. So again, there's a song by Billy Joel, which is "Don't Go Changing to Try and Please Me." I mean, it's actually, the lyrics are actually good. Yeah, the trolling Periscope was definitely getting intense, because Periscope's getting visible and popular, and I'll talk about that in my other scope. And by the way, sorry, if you're watching me for the first time, again, please, thank you for joining me. Thanks for getting involved. Tap on the screen for hearts, and please make sure you follow me. So swipe right on the iPhone, swipe down on the Droid, tap on the follow. Yes, it is a great song, and true words. The problem is people think that the first two bars is the way life and relationship should be, because they want to get in a relationship where the person they meet never changes. You know? Like the first date, that's the picture. They lock the picture. It's like a Polaroid. Hey, how are you? Good to see you here. There's that freaking helicopter again. I was going to do this, by the way, just for those who just joining me, I was going to do this out on the balcony because it's a beautiful day today. Clouds are clearing. It's just a pretty sky for a change in LA. It's not boring blue. Well, washed out blue and smoggy. But the helicopter's flying around. So, wow, you from Puerto Rico. Great. Okay. Well, it's just, you'll take me, it's too much work to move my through, like open the door, put it out there. I'm doing it here inside. You can see me clearly. I can see you. Let's keep going. So, the first two bars of Billy Joel's song, Don't Go Changing to Try and Please Me, is actually, the way people interpret that is, don't go changing, please don't change. Which is the limitation that we put on partners. And this is the thing that we're afraid of our partner changing, because we might somehow feel like we won't love them anymore. This is the story we tell ourselves. It's a limitation, and it's an untruth. Because the thing is, if it works both ways, your partner is trying to hold you into a box. and you're holding your partner in a box. There's no health and expansion there. And now, let me put a caveat on there. My belief about relationships is that they are an ever-growing, ever-evolving, ever-expanding opportunity. If that's what you want, which I hope if you're watching my scopes you do want, because that's what I teach, then being stuck in a box is not what you want. It's the exact opposite, in fact. Now, that's what I mean by suffocation, is that we are people in general, I wouldn't say we, because we're not including you in this conversation, but people in general tend to want to stay the same in a relationship. That's why sometimes relationships end because somebody gets older. When you and your partner age beyond certain look, like you start getting grey hair or some wrinkles show up, or you're not as fit as you were when you first met, that's a reason to break up and walk away. Because the fear factor of change is so prevalent in our society and prevalent in people's minds that they're afraid of something changing instead of embracing it. And this is a hard lesson for some people to learn. I know I've had to learn it myself, because I've had to look at myself in the mirror and see I've been changing over the years. It's the recognition that we're always evolving and growing. We're always changing. We're always growing. Now, back in your 20s, you think that's never going to happen. You think you're perfect forever. Well, most people do. And it's an illusion, because 30 happens and things change, and then 40 happens, and you know what I mean? So the opportunity is to actually become more excited about the change, excited about the evolution, excited about the opportunity to keep learning new things, because if you're in a relationship that's growing and thriving, which I hope you are going to look for if you're not already in one, is that when you're with your partner, you're more excited about the new stuff. Sorry, let me read that. But that is not possible, is it? We must change. Experience changes, life changes. Yes, that's the thing I'm getting to. So yes, you're true. It's not possible. You can't stay the same unless you're in suspended animation, which is pointless. You're not awake. You'd be funny about it. But the thing about it is, in relationship, most people are afraid of the changes. They're afraid to see the partner change. They're afraid of something happening. They want to stay where they are, and it's not possible. So rather than resent that, embrace it. If you can move to the place of embracing the ever-changing environment that you and your partner are in, because you're both changing. So your lifestyle, your life environment, your choices hopefully will evolve and grow with you and your partnership. Because that's what is going to thrive your life, inspire your life, and that's you'll be thriving yourself. So, those helicopters are back. So much for that quiet moment. Embrace the change. Exactly, Adriana. This is the thing that I'm passionate about teaching my clients. And it's in my book, and again, showing my book for visibility's sake. I have 50, since the big number, 50 principles about healthy relationships, and one of those is about the evolution of relationship, the transformation that happens, and the opportunity to embrace the journey together. It's a big road to choose, but that's why I love relationship work, because it's such an expansive, opening, growing area to talk about and to help my clients embrace, enjoy, and be passionate about. As you can tell, I'm kind of passionate about this myself. If you came in late, I don't think anybody is. Everyone's been on for a while, which is good. I am a relationship coach, I hate that term. Okay, let me back it up. I am the heartbreak repair specialist. My friends call me the love doctor, which is a much healthier term to me than saying a relationship coach. That's so like flatline for me energetically, doesn't feel right. What I do is I transform people's ideas about relationships, singles and couples. I help people love more, grow more, and... Sorry. Excuse me 1 second, my computer started going to sleep and it puts up a musical screensaver and it's just really annoying. Let me just do that now. Okay. Distractions are amusing. Thanks for being here. Hey Kevin, good to see you here. Just finish up my scope on the idea that relationships are about expansion, not suffocation. Some people, that's what they think is the only way to do it, is to stay the same. And suffocation is the limitation. It's the closed door. It's the what's I'm looking for? It's the death knell for a relationship if you want to stay the same and never change. So my work, my focus, my support for you, if you're stuck or if you want some help in this area, is how do you keep the joy for the evolution of a relationship? How do you stay committed to yourself? Because if you are aware of this, especially if you're more than 20 years old, if you look in the mirror, you notice you're not the same as you were 5 years ago, 10 years ago. How you look, how you feel, what your beliefs are, what you hold as truth is evolving. And so is your partner's. And that's the joy of relationship rather than the challenge of relationship. So the question is, can you embrace it? Can you accept it? Can you, in fact, expect it and look forward to it? That's my opportunity, or invitation to you. So that's really the point I was going to make. It's actually, I was surprised it's actually that distinct, but it is. It's clear. Suffocation sucks, literally. Expansion is thriving. That's your choice in relationship. So with that, if there's any questions, I'll happily answer them if everyone's good with that information. Thanks for the hearts, by the way. I'll complete with that, because that's really the bottom line for me. It's a straightforward principle. Those are the yummy ones. Indeed they are. I mean, and this is, by the way, this is not just true for romantic relationships, it's true for friendships too. So in your friendships and in your connections, even a business, if in fact, is that ideally what you're attracting and also what you want for yourself is growing, evolving, and becoming more and more who you can be. So you want that for everybody you're around. Be in your family, which is sometimes harder. I know that one personally. It's almost harder to get your family to change and evolve because it's not your job to fix them, and they may not choose it. But if you choose consciously your relationships, business, romantically, and your children, yes, your children especially, encourage their evolution. Don't force it on them, but encourage, embrace, and really cheer them on to evolve and grow and become more of who they can be, because they're our future. So I agree with you, Alexa, definitely on that one. So again, business relationships, personal relationships, romantic relationships. Thank you. It's my pleasure. I've got quite a few in the book, by the way. You know, it's 400 pages, although it's not all words. But that's the thing. The opportunity we have, and it's kind of a message for the world in general, not just for my relationship love scope, but if you want to share this with your friends in the replay, please do, because this is the thing we can all learn. How can we be more available to what's next? How can we be willing to grow beyond our beliefs and our current thinking to the next one? I've said this a few scopes last week about the only competition. Thank you. Thanks for. I love the fact you prompted this moment for me. I love it's awesome. Sorry, rewind about a second. The only competition, and this came up in a different context, but I use it here too. The only competition there is between your yesterday and your today. Can you do today more, be more, have more, express more, share more than you did yesterday? That is your opportunity. So in relationship, can you be more loving, more joyful, more expressive, more expansive, more passionate than you were yesterday? That's a key. You must leave to pick up your daughter from the bus stop. Oh, you're welcome. You can watch the replay. I mean, I'm almost done anyway, Adriana, sorry. Please, if you're not, I think you're already following me. If you're not, just swipe and then follow me and I'll see my scopes. I'm doing 2 more today. 1 more today, sorry, maybe 2 more. We'll see. I just saw a message come across that I might be helping somebody else's scope. So that's the bottom line. Expansion is joyful. Hang on, say this. Suffocation sucks. Expansion expands. I'm trying to think of good alliteration. It wasn't working. But so that's it. Any other thoughts, questions before I sign off? One quick reminder again: 50 Ways to Love Your Lover.com is 50 Ways to Love Your Lover is my book. That's my it's on Amazon in physical or Kindle. Kevin, what was that? You're late. You're late. You're late. Oh, you're late. Oh, expansion elates. That's good. I like that word. Thank you. Sorry, I had to catch where you were going with that one. Got it. Thank you for that, Kevin. If you want to find out more about my work, my website is barryselby.com. And you can see all my archives on catch.me, which I did post it there. Catch.me, whoops, back there, /barryselby. That's where all my archive scopes are. Look for the love scopes if you want relationship help. I also do one every day on Perry Tips. And if you want to sit down and have a conversation with me, my pleasure. It's always fun to do this stuff. Sometimes the topics aren't always coming straight forward, but this one came up an hour before I was going to do the scope, so it was good. So you're welcome. In my profile for Periscope, I have 2 links. One of them is, in fact, a link to a discovery session. So you can sit and talk and see where you are in a relationship, what you want next. And the second button is a love donation button, which I offer if you like throwing some dollars in my tip jar, because I'm building funds for a new iPhone. So that's it. Thank you for watching the scope, and appreciate you being here. And take this to heart. And in every area, not just romantically, but every area of your life. How can you expand and be elated by it? Thank you for that, Kevin. How can you really make a difference in your life and other people's lives? Because I'm a change agent. Happy about that. And inspired by people who change as well. So that's it. Thank you for the hearts and support. Again, you find my book on Amazon. You find about me at barryselby.com. That is about it for this scope. I'll be back on again in a few minutes. I do a Perry tip every day, and this one's about support as well, but a different form. You have to tune in for that in a moment to see what it is. If you're not following me, please swipe right on the iPhone, swipe down on the drawer and tap follow, so you'll see my announcements for my next scope. And thanks for watching, and get out there and love more, especially yourself. I'll see you soon. Bye.